내가
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Trae Young, and it's Olajuwon in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, and it's Iverson in at the 2. And so here is Chicago. Pass to Mashburn. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Hill. Here's Iverson. He's checked by Carter.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And so here is Chicago. And here is Young. Picked by Carter. From about 16, it's hauled in by Lynch.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Iverson. Here's Snow. He's checked by Carter. 5 to shoot. Snow, no good. Chicago with the ball. About a minute played here so far in the first. An easy 2 on the layup.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And Young has got the ball here for Chicago. Going inside to the left side wing. Olajuwon passes to Mashburn. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Iverson. The floater. The rebound by Carter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. There's Young with the 3. Connects from downtown.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Here's Iverson. Down low. Snow, pass to Hill. Here's Snow. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Young. Snow gets the bucket. Snow's got his second basket of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Snow. Pass to Lynch. Here's Iverson. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Team ball.
Here's Young. And there's the lob. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And Philadelphia calls time here.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Chicago making a switch here. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Maxwell. Up and over Carter. That one rolls around and rims out. The three. Rebound by Philadelphia. And there's the drive. Pass to Lynch. Here's Maxwell. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's his first trip to the line, and he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, sinks the tray.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Chicago leading by 4. Outside Carter. Back to Doncic. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Here's Maxwell. Yet to see a basket. To the inside. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets the three fly. Here's Brand. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And that does it for the first quarter. Chicago ahead, up by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for Chicago, they've got Victor Wembanyama, Edwards out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Brand in at the power forward position.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Philadelphia trails by 8. Here's Iverson.
Oh, wow! Incredible! B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Lillard passes to Brand. Back to Lillard. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Iverson. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Edwards, the pass to Jones from the arc. And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Jones. Edwards gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Ratliff, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Outside Wembanyama. Elbow shot on the way. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Here's McKee. No made baskets yet. McLeod passes to Ratliff. There's the triple. Shot's good by Iverson.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Lillard finds Edwards. Back to Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Iverson. He's got 7. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's good for 2.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Crosses over. The shot by Lillard, no good. Here's Lynch. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Edwards, no good. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. They get it again, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
A minute 29 left to play in the first half. Here's Snow. Inside. Here's Mutombo. Chicago with a rebound. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Here's Snow. 52 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Hill, 5 on the clock. Here's Snow, here's Bell, guarded by Doncic. Philadelphia with another miss. Chicago leading by 3. Carter from outside. Bell grabs the miss. Here's Snow. We've got 22 seconds left in the second period. Here's Lynch. Hits the 3-pointer. Lynch has got 6 in the quarter. Chicago with the ball. There's Young with the 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Out to the right wing. Here's Lynch. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Iverson, and it's Lynch in at the three. Shot's good by Iverson. Iverson's got 11 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And for Chicago, we've got Trae Young, and it's Carter in at the two-guard spot. Here's Iverson. 11 points in the game. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen. And here's the fast break. Carter from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
About a minute played here in the second half. To the inside. Here's Mutombo. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Now here's Young. Pass to Mashburn. Beyond the arc. Here's Olajuwon. Outside Carter. Goes up again. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Oh, Young! Deep shot!
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Chicago. Anthony Edwards comes in for Carter. Pass to Lynch from outside the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Chicago leading by 5. And here's Young. This one for 3. Mutombo with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Iverson. Can't get it to drop. Oh, good D by Edwards. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Into the lane. Iverson passes to Hill, and the layup is good off the glass. Hill's got his first bucket in this one.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Mashburn's shot is off. Philadelphia trails by 5. Here's Snow. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so here is Chicago. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. Mutombo tries yet again. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Snow, pass to Iverson. fires in the triple. Iverson's got 14 points for the game.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Outside Durant. Blocked! In transition. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Iverson passes to Ratliff. Clock at 6. Here's Iverson, guarded by Young.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Durant, no good. Philadelphia trails by 4. Pass to Snow. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Iverson passes to Mutombo. Here's Ratliff. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's the break. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Chicago making a switch here. Doncic checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Edwards outside. Anthony Edwards reins one in.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Down low. Here's Ratliff. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
The 3, Durant. And Ratliff pulls it down. Pass to Maxwell. With 4 on the clock. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Now just a 3-point Chicago lead. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. No good, misses at the buzzer. We're at the end of the third quarter and we've still got a close one. Chicago ahead, leading by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Chicago leading by 3. And it's Ratliff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Doncic with it. To the paint. Tipped. Wembanyama so comfortable inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Maxwell. Here's Ratliff, covered by Wembanyama from 11 feet away. Ratliff's shot is off. Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded, and the basket is good.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Iverson passes to Maxwell. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And it's blocked by Edwards. Doncic feeling it out a bit. From the elbow. And he hits the jumper. And it's a 9-point Chicago lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Jones from outside. They get it back. Brand. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Philadelphia trails by 9. McKee, pass to Iverson. Here's Kukoc. Pass to Iverson. Here's the floater. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jones from outside. Buries it from 3. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's McKee, defended by Jones. Here's Iverson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team.
And the first one at the line is good for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Jones. And Lillard subbed in for Luka Doncic. And he makes both free throws. Now Lillard. Fires the 3. Mutombo with the rebound. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
And here's Lillard. Pass to Brand. Oh, swiped away. It was stolen by Lillard. Inside. Here's Mutombo. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Here's Iverson. He's checked by Carter. It's tipped. Brand passes to Lillard. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Oh, Carter with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
.151 left to play in the fourth. Intercepted. Dame makes his move, and he lobs it up top. Outside Carter. The 3 is up, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And Chicago leads by 16.
Looking to close things out, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And Philadelphia calls time here. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter here. Wembanyama's checked in for Chicago. Lynch passes to Snow. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Shot from 16. Count it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Home team foul. Dikembe Mutombo. That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Doncic is checked in for Damian Lillard.
At the line for the away team, Wembanyama.
He's perfect from the line this time. Philadelphia trails by 16. Here's Snow. To the inside. Here's Hill. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mutombo. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for your home team.
That one misses. Outside Carter. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Carter. And Chicago leads by 18.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the drive, and it's good. 2 points.
Luka, one of the most prolific drivers in the game, and boy, does he make a pretty move there.
Here's Sanchez. And so Chicago takes the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
The line and